The shade of red on this diecast, well folks, it is beautiful. Here is ARIC ALMIROLA's 2011 TAXSLAYER Chevrolet Impala. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, back with another Nascar Diecast review. Today's car is going to be ARIC ALMIROLA. Yeah, ARIC ALMIROLA 2011 TAXSLAYER Chevrolet Camaro. Now, I tell you what, man, this is a throwback diecast. Yeah, the back, this box is kind of yellowed, but wow, it's insane. You think this diecast was on the mass market in every dealer's tent, every online diecast shop across the globe. Now it's a relic of a decade gone by. That makes me feel really old. So you got TAXSLAYER.com on board. TAXSLAYER was a very big sponsor with JRM. Of course, they don't really sponsor them anymore, but this was a big deal. Also, what the heck's going on with the window here? What the heck? What do you see that? It just says nationwide. It doesn't even have a banner. What in the world? Let's go ahead and get it out of the box and let's figure out what the heck's going on with the windshield. Alrighty, folks. Here is ARIC ALMIROLA's 2011 TAXSLAYER.com Chevrolet what? Impala? You could barely even read that. I mean, heck, you could freaking call this so. I don't know. Looks like does that not look like a catfish? I'm just saying. Does that not look like a '98 Ford Taurus catfish? I'm just saying. Wow. So driving this good old car here, I guess you call it a catfish, but this is a car that was nearly made 10 years ago. To tell you the truth, this is the first 2011 nationwide car I'm holding. I've never had this car before. I've never had a 2011 nationwide car, so this is the first one for me. This is a really cool paint scheme. It's just a base TAXSLAYER red, but it has kind of like a two-tone transition black. The white accent color really makes the whole car pop. It really does. Red and black and white is my channel colors, of course, for Diecastbuffet, but I tell you, man, red, black, and white is one of my favorite color combinations. It just goes together very well. And of course, this is an ARIC ALMIROLA diecast. This is before he got his start with RPM and really took off his career. And wow, this is a pretty cool looking diecast. I mean, I don't know what the heck's going on with the windshield though. Was this supposed to be like that? I don't know. I mean, I remember the nationwide cars having a small banner, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is supposed to be like that. Who knows? That's a good question. If you know the answer to that, drop a comment down below and let me know what all the details. Because let me know, please, because I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or that's just a oopsie. So over here to the hood of the race car, you got that TAXSLAYER. You got a dude riding a horse. He's got a metal stick. That's pretty cool. You got a bow tie here. You got an Impala decal you can't even see. Yeah, you pretty much got to get a flashlight to see what type of model this car is. You got an AC filter right here just chilling. You actually got a good looking grill inlet down low. You got a staircase for a splitter. That's pretty cool. So we got the 88 here. You got Moog, Comp, Edelbrock, Simpson, Sunoco, JRM. I mean, I miss these freaking headlights when they used to put this stuff on there. Of course, they don't have that number on here, but I miss when they used to put everything on the headlights. In my opinion, it kind of made the race cars look cleaner, if you ask me. It made the cars look cleaner because it opened up more of the bodywork for, just the front fascia design. But now with them having the number here and the logo here and the whatever here, I liked it more when it was on the headlights. But that's just me being old school. So over here to the left side of the car, you got ARIC ALMIROLA on the roof rail. Oh my god, look at all the contingencies here. I can't read that one. That looks like a bootleg Cincinnati Reds logo. Got Bosch, don't know what that is. Racing Electronics. Probably another overpriced brand. You got a slight paint chip there, that's cool. You got NASCAR race car. NASCAR Nationwide Series. Mechanics wear Featherlight. Bro, it has been ages since I've seen that. And what the heck? Penske? What? Penske sponsored a JRM car. Imagine that. 3M MSD ignition. You got Jegs is it ARP or yeah, it looks like ARP. Imagine that. You got the 88 like that. The white, red, and black looks very sharp. Nothing over here on the C pillar. Got TAXSLAYER.com. I love this. The bottom of the car is like black and it just transition fades. And there's kind of like a very nice wine red in the middle. But the bright, sharp, accent color of TAXSLAYER.com looks very good. There's no background effect to it. Very modern, very, at the time, it was very cutting edge. What is that? GT, don't know what that is. Degree, Suave, Ragu, and helmets. And you even got a Safety Clean logo right there. Over here to the back end of the race car, and just look at the freaking dog ears. They call this the dog ears, right? You could run this, you could run it like that, or you could run it like that. They had, for years, they changed the rules on these little lips here for the spoiler. It's really weird. And then they just said, screw it, we're just going to run one solid spoiler. So you could go to a track like Kansas, and you could modify, you could put one on here. You could just have it flat like this, flat like that, or not run either, or both. Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the exact requirements. I think one of them had to be on there, but the teams could choose differently. Which, I mean, it didn't really make a gigantic positive change, because then the Cup Series would have done it, but they obviously didn't. One thing that's really interesting is, you see that right there? There's a slight lip where the trunk is. I didn't realize that. I thought this was a smooth back in. No, it's actually got like a little bit of a trunk line. That actually looks very good. You got the 88 there. Mac Tools, I don't know what that is. Look at that, man. That solid bumper right there. Love that. Good tandem draft racing. I miss tandem draft racing. I'm sorry. A lot of people hated it. I loved it. I miss when they could actually push in the Xfinity series. I think it's so stupid that they won't allow them to push. I mean, the way I look at it, guys, is the more rules you have in any sport, the more controversy it's going to be, right? Dale Jr., he's very adamant about things like the double yellow line of plate tracks. When you have things like that, and it's not cut and dry, it's a judgment call, well then guess what? You're going to have oopsies, you're going to have controversy after the race. Me and my good buddy raced in 2011. We've talked about this many times about the push roll in the trucks in the Xfinity series. Instead of just telling them you can't push, why don't y'all round the back bumper and round the nose of the car so they can't push? Just do that. There you go. Problem solved. Instead, you got to make a rule change, and then you have to monitor every single car in the field 24/7. Instead, you could just change the nose or the back bumper of the car and not even have to worry about it, right? They could just make a change. They could put a special bumper for the plate tracks where the back bumper of the car is rounded. Well, guess what? They can't push then. You know what I'm saying? They could do things like that to self-police it, so to speak. Instead, NASCAR is like, oh no, we're going to monitor the drivers. If it's the final lap of the race, I believe the NASCAR drivers should be able to do whatever it takes to win the race. And over here to the right side of the race car, man, I mean, it's just a very good looking car, man. This is the type of paint job that I could see on a street car, like a red and black transition fade. Beautiful. And I like this small little skirt with all the little sponsors. It just adds a little bit of detail, man. I tell you, it's a very good looking race car. It really is. And over here to the roof of the car, the whole roof of the car is just a very glossy black, same color as the spoiler and splitter. And you can pretty much consider the bottom trim of the race car as well. But the number is inverted in a way. Of course, the middle of it is white, but the first trim line, is black, while the outside border of it is red. It's an inverted version of the side, and it's a little bit more sharp as well. I actually like that. That's very clever of them to do that. It does give the roof number a little bit of a difference, but it doesn't prohibit it from looking good. They could have just made it all red, and that would have looked very stupid. There's nothing on the back windshield, and of course you have good old Junior Motorsports on the deck lid. All in all, folks, this is a very, very sharp looking race car. I tell you, a lot of these Xfinity paint schemes, nationwide paint schemes, they might not be the most bright, most vibrant, or honestly, the most appealing looking race car. I tell you what, though, this is a very simple paint job. I love it. Let me know what y'all think about this 2011 ARIC ALMIROLA TAXSLAYER.com Chevrolet Impala down in the comment section below. Of course, give the video a big thumbs up. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one, folks. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Diecastbuffet. Hope you're having a great one, folks. Diecastbuffet signing off.